Hey guys, you guys have probably seen before this John Deere Gator. It's an XUV835R that we use here on the farm. Use it pretty much every day, so it has become a pretty vital part of what we do. We feed a lot of calves with it, just day to day. It takes a lot of wear and tear off of a farm truck and a vehicle because we start and stop so much. But we ran into a problem, and we're the ones that we kind of try to fix things ourselves instead of putting it on a trailer and taking it to John Deere place. The morning I went out to crank it, the lights on the instrument panel were flashing. It's the first time I've ever seen these lights, and we'll show you, we'll probably insert it here. But these lights are flashing. When I looked up in the book, it gave me a code in the owner's manual.
Are you trying to sing a little bit?
I can sing, man. I'm telling you what. Okay. It's that B. It means electric power assist steering, EPAS, malfunction indicator. This indicator illuminates or flashes when the EPAS system detects a fault. The level of assist may also be decreased. Troubleshooting is required. Basically, doesn't give you any ideas of what to do, just tells you to take it to the dealer. So basically I lost power steering. You could still drive the Gator. Everything operated as normal except I did not have power steering. So I was assuming I probably had a broken wire, so we went from A to Z trying to found the power steering assembly system and everything, and basically started Googling our problem. Hence why we're making this video, because we couldn't find much about it. There's a lot of information on the 825Is, the older model Gators. There's not a lot of information on these. So Ben actually found a forum that kept talking about a main breaker, circuit breaker below the battery. One thing we did is we disconnected the battery, just thinking we may have a malfunction to try to possibly reset the computer. We disconnected the battery, hooked it back up, same thing. And basically I was ready to finally load the Gator up, and Ben found a forum where they mentioned that circuit breaker, and we looked all around the battery, couldn't find anything. There is a panel, a skid plate panel, that is directly below the battery in this area. And once you take that panel off, I'll show you guys. Here is what I would call an inline fuse. And this fuse was corroded and blown. Actually, this fuse is a new one from the parts store, but the other fuse had a lot of corrosion in it on these terminals. So that power wire on that inline fuse there goes directly to the power steering pump. So this is the same code. I mean, when you turn the key on, it doesn't matter if it's cranked or not. That's the light that's flashing. If you'll keep watching, I'll put this fuse in. It should go off.
And it's gone.
It seems like a simple find, but when you don't have someone to tell you that, it took us a while to find that. So hopefully this video will help you guys go straight to the source. No, I didn't find anywhere in the owner's manual that mentioned that inline fuse. I'm not saying it's not in there, I just didn't find anything on the electrical side explaining to check that fuse. If Ben had not have found it on that forum, this thing would probably be at the John Deere place, because I was probably 4 hours in trying to find a problem, at least, maybe more, and wasn't having any luck. So if you got any questions, leave them in the comments. This is approximately, I think it's maybe a 2019 model, 835R, and we went by the forum for an 825i. So obviously, I'm assuming most Gators with power steering have that inline fuse in that location. That's an assumption. So if you're having power steering issues and you see that light, check for that fuse, see if you have some corrosion. Hopefully it helps you guys out. Thanks, and check us on the next one. By the way, guys, while I'm roughing it out here, yours truly
Right now we're preheating. That's what red means.
has a heated coat on. You're preheating? Are you at 350?
Not quite.
Not quite.
Once we get to 350, we'll turn white.
You got a Bible verse for us today?
Jeremiah 17, 7 through 8. Y'all go check it out. Hey, and if this video helped you out, if you learned something about your Gator, do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button. Y'all have a good one.